me back. Please take me back. I love you. You're my first love. I've always loved you. You know that.
What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fishing. Class is in session. Like most of you who are knife guys, or even just casual knife enthusiasts that has more than a couple pocket knives, you probably started out with traditional slip joint folding knives, and so did I. My first knife was an old timer or a Schrade or something that I got from my grandpa, and a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. And your story and your first knife was probably something similar. I think that's how most knife guys got into knives. But recently, I have forsaken my first love, which is traditional slip joints, and I've been all about modern folders. And I love modern folding knives. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love them, but I love traditional slip joints as well. So I ordered a bunch of new traditional slip joints. Some of them are modern takes on traditional patterns, and some of them are just traditional patterns. So I ordered a couple of knives from RoseCraft Blades. Most of you have probably heard of RoseCraft if you're into traditional slip joints. And if you're not into traditional slip joints, you should be. I'll make another video about why you should also love traditional slip joints, but that's for another time. RoseCraft Blades are putting out some phenomenal stuff at really affordable prices. So let's get this camera turned around, open this bad boy up, and take a look. Let's open this bad boy up with one of my new Milwaukee fastbacks that I did a review on yesterday. That hawkbill blade shape is awesome. You can see how it's perfect for opening packages with. So Andy Armstrong was a designer for Smoky Mountain Knife Works for a long time, for over 20 years. And he designed a lot of the Rough Rider knives, and he also designed the Rough Rider Reserve series of knives. I think that for the price point, Rough Rider simply cannot be beat, and I think the Rough Rider Reserves are awesome. So now Andy Armstrong is designing for RoseCraft Blades. So I ordered two from RoseCraft Blades. We're only going to look at one of them today. It comes in a nice box here. So we've got the knife wrapped here in some paper. And there you go. That is the OCOEE River Kayak. So this kayak pattern is one that Andy Armstrong designed. It's essentially a swell center canoe pattern. This particular one only has one blade on it instead of two blades like a canoe typically has. A canoe typically has a spear point blade and then a smaller spear point or pen blade. This is a swell center canoe. It's a bare head because it only has the bolster at one end instead of both ends. And this has not a spear point, but it has what he's calling a K-clip blade. So let's take a look at this. We've got a nail neck opening. We've got a half stop on there. The pull on that is about a 5 or a 6. Very good pull. I can pinch open that. Let's take a look at this snap here. Oh yeah. This is just under 6 inches overall length. The blade is just over 2 1/4 inches. The closed length is just under 3 3/4 inches. The blade is essentially a modified sheep's foot or reverse tanto blade, and Andy is calling this a K clip. It's got a nice swedge on the top, nail nick opening, D2 blade steel. All right, so on the tang there, we've got RCB stamped on there, and it says Rosecraft just underneath that. On the other side, it says D2 steel, and it has the model number, which is RCT009. The bolster here is brushed stainless steel. We've got red apple smooth bone on the cover. Fit and finish is very nice. No gapping at all. We have a stainless steel back spring and also stainless steel liners on here. Stainless steel pins. The website says stainless on the pins and the liners, and also on the shield. We've got their rosebud shield on here. Transitions from the bolster to the covers is very smooth. No proud pins. The shield is very smooth. No proud pins on this side either. We've got a single thread on the bolster, which I really like. There's nothing else on the bolster. Very clean looking. We've got a lanyard hole on here that has a copper insert tube. Walk and talk is awesome. Action is awesome. This is a very good looking knife. I really like what they're doing over here at Rosecraft. The finish on this blade is excellent. Ergonomics are very comfortable in the hand. I mean, that swell center fits perfectly. My two middle fingers go right underneath it. It's about a 3.5 finger grip. 3 finger grip if I choke back. 3.5 if I choke up. Very sharp edge on here. And I don't see any imperfections on the edge. Looks pretty even on both sides. So, my first impressions of this, I am extremely happy with this one. I am going to get a little slip for this, and I'm definitely going to carry this one around. But I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I think this was right around $56 or something like that. Very affordable, very good quality for what you're getting. Gorgeous knife. The color on these covers is outstanding. I'm extremely happy with this purchase. I am definitely going to be ordering more Rosecraft blades, and I'm also going to be doing some more traditional folder slip joint stuff. I've kind of gotten away from it because I've really focused a lot on modern folders. But like I said, my first love is traditional slip joint knives, and I think that's probably the case for most people. I know that there's some people that are into modern folders exclusively, and there's some people that are into traditional folders exclusively, and then there's a lot of us that like both, and I'm one of those guys that like likes both, and I really like some of these modern takes on traditional patterns and some of the modern materials on traditional patterns. I think that is absolutely awesome. Just like with modern folders, we are living in a golden age of knives where the quality for the price is just exceptional. Check out some slip joints. Check out some traditional folders. There's something about a slip joint, just the fact that everything about it is very deliberate, right? You have to use two hands. It just harkens back to a time where things were slower and more deliberate. And, you know, not that modern folders don't have a lot of craftsmanship, but to me it's kind of like holding a book. There's something different about holding a book as opposed to reading something on a Kindle or on an electronic device. Holding a book is different. Or it's also like playing a vinyl record. Putting a vinyl record on the record player and just playing it from beginning to end. There's something different about that as opposed to just streaming random songs online. That's kind of how I feel when it comes to traditional slip joints. There's just something about them. So this is the OCOEE River Kayak designed by Andy Armstrong at RoseCraft Blades. Gorgeous knife. Gorgeous knife. Go out and get yourself a RoseCraft blade or a Rough Rider Reserve. There you go, boys and girls. I just wanted to share my first impressions of my very first RoseCraft blade with you. I am super excited about this purchase. This is a gorgeous knife and I absolutely love it. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you liking my videos and giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate all the nice comments and kind words. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel and sharing my videos. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.